Hi, I am Teresa from Teresa Marie Wellness, and today I'm talking to you about my 4 universal diet truths that make up the clean and colorful solution. So the second one is what I want to talk to you about right now, and that is eating all 5 colors every single day. Now, I'm not talking about a bag of Skittles because that would be awfully easy and it would certainly violate the first rule of eating less processed food. I'm talking about eating all 5 colors in terms of fresh fruits and vegetables. And making this simple shift in your life, shifting from what you can't eat in terms of carbs and cookies and calories and whatnot, and shifting towards what you can eat in terms of color can literally transform the way you shop at the grocery store, the way you prepare every single meal, the way you eat out. It can so easily transform your entire life. So there are a few things you need to keep in mind when you're thinking about eating clean and colorful, and most importantly, it's that there's a huge value to it. All of these fruits and vegetables are highly alkalizing. The phytochemicals that you'll find in here, these are your little guys that are like working behind the scenes. These are antiviral, antioxidant, antimicrobial, antibacterial things that are gonna work behind the scenes to make sure you feel your best from the inside out and that you start to glow. So what does it really look like then? What am I talking about when I say eat all 5 colors every single day? I'm talking about your reds, your oranges, your yellows, greens, obviously, and then I roll blue and purple in together into indigo because a lot of the phytochemicals that create that pigment in the skin are the same ones anyway, and there aren't that many. So they just put them together in 5. So that's why you have 5 colors that I think you should eat all day. Now, does it sound hard? Because it's actually really not that hard. So it could be as simple as for breakfast, if you like to have cereal or yogurt or a smoothie in the morning, just making sure you put some raspberries or some strawberries in there, right? If you're gonna have an afternoon snack, then grab like maybe a cottage cheese or a string cheese and have some peaches with it. Lunch can be an amazing salad. It's super easy to get all of your greens in a salad, and there's so many beautiful yellow, like peppers, you can use summer squash, and some beans and legumes even count. You can use chickpeas and they count as a yellow food. And then for a snack, of course, a green juice is a perfect snack, and that also ties in the third universal diet truth of having a plant-based juice or smoothie every single day. And then for dinner, maybe you like to have pasta. Cool, stick with it. Just toss in some eggplant. It's that easy to eat all 5 colors every single day. Now you might be short on some of these recipes, and the good news is that I've been working with this eat all 5 colors every single day since I started working in this space. So you can go to my blog and you can search for recipes by color. So in addition to looking for breakfast recipes or lunch recipes, you can actually look for orange recipes, because if you start to notice that you're just not getting in enough orange foods and you need some idea inspiration, then by all means, go to the blog and look. There's tons of free resources there. And I also have 131 colorful recipes built into my Simple Secrets membership program. So this is my last little bit of advice for you to make this eating clean and colorful, all 5 colors every single day, really realistic for you. There's only 2 things I need you to do when you look at eating, but I need you to do it every single time you're gonna put something in your mouth, whether you're going to eat it or drink it. And I want you to think, what color is this counting as? Is it red, orange, yellow, green, blue, or indigo? And then if it doesn't count as a color, can I add color to it? So if I was going to have a cracker when I came home from work or some chips, what could I do? I don't want to tell you you have to stop doing the things that you like. I just want to help you understand how to do them better. So maybe you go, all right, I want to have these crackers, so I'm going to make this really neat vegetable chutney to put them with. And then you might even realize that maybe like something like a cucumber or a carrot or celery or endive or purple cabbage or anything else might serve as a better vessel than the cracker itself. And you might realize you don't even want the crackers. And then that makes following that first universal diet truth of eating less processed food even easier. So those are the only 2 things you need to think of. If it doesn't count as a color, if you can't figure out how to add color to it, then I suggest you consider whether or not it's actually worth eating. There's a huge disconnect between what we actually eat and how it's actually going to fuel our body. You are going to become the food that you put in your mouth. So it's very wise to pick food that you know is going to deliver the best nutrition ROI for you. So that's it for the second universal diet truth that makes up the clean and colorful concept. And stay tuned, because the next bit I'm going to talk about how to get in plant power in the form of juices and smoothies. Until next time, bye-bye.